Welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we talk about the entrepreneurial mindset and how to get your message out to your customers, how to know what your customer wants, and how to make them your raving fans, as well as the knowledge and skills you need as an entrepreneur to save you time, money, and be more productive in your business. So welcome! Welcome! This is Jane Gardner. And I didn't get my video to work properly, but that's what imperfection's all about. This is Jane Gardner, and I want to welcome you to Solopreneur Success Strategies. Get your message out Tuesday. Today, on today's show, we'll be talking about website messaging. But first off, I better tell you who I am. I'm Jane Gardner. I work in my home-based business engineering office with my husband for 20 years. We've been married for 36? No, something like that years. We have dogs and cats. I'm an artist, and we live in Western Canada. I came out onto the internet about 3 years ago because I wanted to help others consider starting their own business. And that, of course, would be a home business. So now, of course, we have online and offline home businesses, but that's who I am. And that's why I'm here, spending my time with you. So welcome. Today, Get Your Message Out Tuesday is all about your brand, your messaging. We've done brand already. For those who haven't seen that part about your brand, and how to define it, you can go back to previous episodes at jgtips.com/YouTube. I have a Solopreneur Success Strategies on my YouTube channel, and you can look at previous episodes there. I also have Mindset Monday about mindset, World Domination Wednesday about your customer and you, and customer service and getting customers. Thursday is Jack of all trades Thursday, where we talk about the skills and knowledge you need as a solopreneur. Friday is Freebie Fridays about free software. Saturday is System Saturdays, where we talk about systems to help free up your time in your business so you can make more business. And Sunday is Strategy Sunday, where we talk about you, your vision, and your business plan for your business. Because your business plan is always flexible and always changes every year, so you need to know exactly what you need to have in your business plan in order to go forward. But today, it's all about getting your message out Tuesday, and we've gone on to looking at your website. So let's have a look at the presentation. And before we do that, I'll just tell you about the offer that I have right now. It's called Build Your Own Brand in a Week, and it's 6 days of training where we have worksheets as well as the process, and then 4 weeks of follow-up feedback on how to identify your unique benefits of your business, differentiate yourself from your competitors, identify your core market, name your product, develop your brand messaging, measure it, your effectiveness, and reassess and refine your messaging. Once you have your messaging, you can attract your ideal customer. So it's well worth doing. You can go to jgtips.com/brand and have a look at the offer there. It'll probably be starting in July 26th. I'll be opening up the offer, but you're welcome to go and get it now in preparation, especially if you're starting to consider creating a brand for yourself so that all your messaging is the same. And of course, that's what I'm doing with Solopreneur Success Strategies and Get Your Message Out Tuesday. So anyway, let's get your message out. Let's go have a look at the training today. I think I already mentioned to you that I'm Jane Gardner of jane-gardner.com. So you can go over there and have a look at what I'm doing with Solopreneur Success Strategies. It's in the menu. And there's 3.4, probably 3.5 billion people online now, so that you can certainly find the people who are your customers with the right messaging. So far, we've had you and your brand. We had 4 weeks of training on that. And now we're on to you and your website. A brand is your promise, your commitment, and what you stand for and stand against in your business. It's all about your messaging. It's messaging that's consistent, accepted by your customer, and has a unique edge to differentiate yourself from your competitors. So the brand strategy that are very simple for you to do are to be consistent in your messages, be unique from your competitor, have customers that accept your messages. So of course you need to be able to figure out who are your ideal customers, and of course be consistent enough that you become a household name for your customers if you're consistent, unique, and your customer accepts your messages. And then we had a look at the 7 steps to business branding. I won't go over them now, but if you happen to be seeing the video, you can see them there, or just go back to my other brand lessons. And today we're on to your website messaging. So today, last time we looked at the primary goals of your website, and I'll just go over that briefly, and then we'll be looking at some examples today. Fairly briefly, but let's have a look at, first off, what is your goal for your website? Who are you, and what do you offer? That should be some of the goals for your website, and how are you going to put messages on your website so that they recognize that who you are and what do you offer. So write an overview of the information you feel is needed in your website content, but then most importantly, ask, what does your user need? That is the million-dollar question, really, because that's why you have to define your ideal customer in order to be able to attract the people to your website who want what you are offering. So you have to ask, what are they looking for? What do they need? And how do you fulfill that need? So how does your service, product benefit your ideal customer? So next week we'll start putting together some points to remember when designing your website. But for now, I was supposed to put some of the websites up. So we're going to do it live. So let's see if we can do it live. Okay, right now, Mister. Okay, so we're going to go and have a look probably at my website. Mine is not perfect, that is for sure. But I'll just explain to you why I've put what up there, what I have, and then we'll go on to a few more and just explain them as well. So let's see if we can fit this up here into a view that you can see. And not really, it's a bit too big, the view. Now let me just take it down and make it a bit smaller, so they can see part of it anyway. You don't really have to look, because of course it's the first visit to a website that makes the difference, not whether or not your customer comes back again. Okay, well, we were going to look at mine, but we were going to make it not a live one. But anyway, so let's have a look at my homepage. I have put at the top of my homepage a welcome so that people know who I am. They can click the video and I can say hi. And I need to update it a little because it's about how I was starting Solopreneur success strategies. And if they were interested in getting more notice about the show, they could put in their email address. And I've put in my tagline, where we take action and get results in your business. And I have implementation is very important to me, so I have implement.club, and that's all on my homepage. I have a very simple menu, home, group coaching, programs. I put in Solopreneur Success Strategies TV in the menu, just so that it's easier to get to the pages, because actually you get directly to them usually. And then my story. But on the homepage, which I can't get to scroll at because it's too big, I have my current post, which happened to be some slides from Strategy Sunday. And this is a scrolling of the various posts on my website. And then on the right-hand side, I have to put in, and so I haven't yet, so I'm not perfect, an opt-in for people to get in order to subscribe to my email newsletter. And I've just got to figure out what my customers like the best. And then, of course, I've got my Facebook And then I've got a few of my products on the right-hand side, and then some of my writing on the right-hand side. And I have some credibility here by having a SSL certificate, which says that my website is safe if you wish to purchase anything on it, because it's secure that way. So let's go and look at someone else. I thought I was going to look at Michael Hyatt's website, because it has a nice design. And let's see if we go to the front page. As you can see, there's a new trend for websites to make them very simple in terms of the landing onto the home page. This is the page. It's the welcome. Explains a little bit about him, but especially it's about downloading a free guide. So a lot of people now are just having the opt-in first, and sometimes you can't even get past the opt-in unless you opt in. But he does actually have no, he doesn't. He's got an arrow pointing down to look at his recognition, some of the things that he can do, and some of the products that he has that you can opt in for. And it's very simple to read and scroll through. And then I was going to show you Darren Scott Monroe's website, because it's even simpler. Where we are? Yeah, we are. For his website, he just has an introductory page. Let's go out again. Sorry. An introductory page, which says what he is. And then you actually go over to another website, because this is his personal one. So from now, it looks like he just wants you to go to charge more money. And let's hope we can get there. And then it's very simple. It's just basically sign up, because you've seen him a lot of places on the internet. So you either want to sign up or you don't. That's basically what his philosophy is, I guess. And then you have, he has his information of who he'll work with and who he won't. And of course you can click through, and you can probably even, no, you can't click through. He's changed that. And he's just got my story and contacts and how to contact him. Let's see if we can get to that. See, very easy. Oh, can't see that, sorry. There we go. Phone, address, email. And let's look at, we used Social Media Examiner last time, I believe, as a sample, but we're going to use it live. And they've actually gone and branded the whole website with a jungle theme, with an explorer theme, a social media jungle. It's all about social media, so they always have a pop-up to try and get you on their subscriber list. And I'm already on it, so let's click out of that. But they have a theme that goes throughout the website with the explorer and the certain colors, etc., and visibility. So the question becomes, what is your website going to look like for your messaging? So of course you have to define your messaging first. You have to be consistent, unique, and your customers have to be willing to accept your messages. And so let's ask, who are you again? What do you offer? Write an overview of the information you feel is needed in your website content. And then ask yourself, do you know your customer? And what does your user need? I'm still working on figuring out what my user needs in order to get a good opt-in that they would all like, rather than just having a specific one. I have some specific ones on video and Instagram and Facebook, etc. But what are they all looking for? What is the solution? So I have to keep looking at that question quite a bit myself. So have a look at your website and see what you think about your website and whether or not someone who is your customer would like it. We'll be looking at putting together some of the points to remember when designing your website, like whether or not you should have a My Story, whether you should have a contact page. There's 4 essential pages to a site, and also, of course, you need some pay sale pages as well. So we'll say 5. So next week we'll be going over in detail one website, and I'll see if I can redesign my website to the criteria of what the 5 pages of your website should be. I think I have most of them so far. You just probably can't see them. And I should probably tell you about the offer again. So if you remember, it's Build Your Own Brand in a Week. We'll be talking about all the benefits to your business and how to differentiate yourself and how to define your customers so you know what the kind of messages they would like, and then measuring and reassessing whether your messaging is working. And that is at jgtips.com/brand. And if you want to contact me, I'm Jay Gardner at jane-gardner.com, or you can go to obviously you can go to the website, but let's spell it simpler by going to jgtips.com/programs. That gets you the programs page, which tells you all the various programs that I have, and then you can find the contact menu and send me a question. So you can contact me at jgardner@jane-gardner.com. And next week we'll go into more detail about what kind of website you should have that's strategic and attractive to your customers. Thank you for listening. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed and got some value out of our Solopreneur Success Strategies podcast today. And if you'd like to learn more about me, you can go over to jane-gardner.com/SSS, or please leave a review or just come and check me out. That would be great. Come and say hi at jane-gardner.com/SSS. I also have a TV show you're welcome to listen to as well over there. Thank you.